Basically, the majority of people are, I don't know, we live at our jobs. And honestly, if you think about it, this is scary, especially when you have the job that you don't really fully like. And I think there are many variations because it's very often, and some people even argue that you do not necessarily have to love your job because this is a means to earn money for some people. Some people, for them, loving their job is a must. But in any case, I think it depends. You can kind of make everything much more enjoyable if you have enough time for extracurricular activities or your hobbies. But let's be honest, very often, no matter if you like your job or you don't, you still are very tired in the end. And at night, you also still have to think about cooking some meals and maybe do some chores. And then eventually, honestly, it's very difficult to make time for some types of hobbies. For example, I would really love to make so much more YouTube videos, right? But I just don't have resources for that. First resource is energy. Because sometimes there are such days at work when you just, you don't have energy, or you maybe sometimes already don't look that nice and you don't want to make a video, right? But sometimes it's also about chores and priorities, like for example going to the gym, because I work from home and I sit on my chair for a long time. Sometimes I need to, process a lot of information, and it's all about sitting and staring at your computer screen. So of course, I would need to go to the gym and try to make some additional steps to basically help me be more active, because sitting all day is very unhealthy, right? Basically, that's why I decided to make a video to show you some things that I do during the weekend, because weekend is sometimes a time for me to catch up. I very rarely actually have a weekend where I do nothing, even though scientists recommend and they say that having at least one day where you do absolutely nothing is actually very useful and healthy and makes you more productive. But the reality is that sometimes, you either catch up on the weekends or you even accumulate more things you need to do and finish, right? But actually this weekend was kind of like a wellness weekend. I did go to a very popular here sauna called Plunge, aka a relaxation place. They have some very nice herbal teas, and also what I appreciate is that the tea brand is actually owned by female women only from here, from Canada, from Toronto. And the whole atmosphere, of course, is very relaxing. The smells, the interior decoration, and then they constantly have different aromatized bombs that they throw in sauna. So, and also some concerts with towels and everything like that. And after that, you just go and plunge yourself in a bath full of ice, which is something really fun. I love it very much. And I want to say that there is nothing more energizing than just plunging yourself in this cold water. But of course, after that, I'm running back to sauna, just sweating. And you feel like not only your body cleanses itself, you just feel how you inside, you get relaxed, you just forget about different things. And you actually get inspired to come back and do some other stuff. Honestly, I love that. But I think the biggest thing that bothers me very often is that how to combine full-time job, and of course I want to grow in my career. I want to, move on this ladder, but at the same time, I really want to self-actualize in those other activities like videos and just have that creative outlet. But sometimes you just feel that it's difficult to do that in adult life, and sometimes I even feel this jealousy to the people who started earlier and now just do this, don't have to worry about actually performing their tasks at corporate. And I always liked corporate, but I do want to say that there are so many rules there. And for example, when influencers say that they feel burned out and everything, I sometimes just want to laugh, because I don't want to put them lower than all the other people who work at normal jobs, but I mean, regular jobs are literally about doing similar things, sometimes different things, but imagine you wake up and no matter how you feel, no matter what's happening in your head, you actually have to go and do it, not just, deciding that, okay, today I don't feel good, I'm not making any videos or whatever. Yeah, you go and you do that job and you actually do it for 8 hours at least, and then you come back and then you do it 5 days a week every day. And that's something that definitely actually I think has to be praised when people do that, because this is a serious thing. There's nothing that makes me more relaxed than sauna and cold plunge. Like, I'm telling you, of course $1 million would probably make me more relaxed, but I think I would start thinking what to spend it on. And sauna, I was feeling horrible and now I feel gorgeous.